So I posted this video last year and it's been my most viewed video, but I want to do a follow-up to that because there is more to the story. Healing leaky gut and improving digestion is about more than just cutting out inflammatory foods and foods that you're sensitive to and taking a bunch of supplements and herbs to heal your gut lining. We have to look at why the gut is damaged in the first place and what we can do to actually heal the underlying cause. Since filming that video, I've become certified as a holistic nutritionist and a health coach, and I've done a ton of my own research, and I've learned that the tips that I shared in that video will help initially, but they don't actually get to the root cause of the problem. So we're taking it back in this video and looking at what made your gut become leaky in the first place, why you're struggling with poor digestion, and at the root of it all is the metabolism. Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Britt, and like I said, I've been pretty busy over the past several months, so I haven't done a video in a while, but I'm excited to get back into it and providing more content here to help you guys live a healthier life. I share here and on my Instagram, Nourish with Britt, and on my blog, Britt Brings It Home, all things nourishing your body with real whole food, managing stress, healing the metabolism, the gut, and eczema, and overcoming fatigue. You probably know already that gut health is pretty important. It's a big deal. If your digestion's off, you're not digesting your food well, you're also not absorbing all the great nutrients that are in that food. And that affects the health of your entire body. But there's more to the story than just fixing your digestion. We have to take it back further and look at the metabolism. Okay, so first of all, what is the metabolism? Metabolism is the process of converting food into energy. It involves all the chemical reactions in every single cell of your body. It involves the process of breaking down all the components of food, the glucose, the amino acids, the lipids, the vitamins, the minerals, and converting all those good things into energy or heat. And when I say energy, that doesn't just mean like the energy you have to get up and move around. It's energy for every single cell in your body. All your cells need energy. Energy for your body to do the things it needs to do, for every single organ in your body to function like it's supposed to. Energy is needed for breathing, for digestion, for detoxification, immune function, hormone production, the menstrual cycle, and literally everything else that goes on in your body. Metabolism involves two different processes, catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism is breaking things down into its smaller components, and that includes digestion. Anabolism is the process of using those individual small components to build something up. So digestion is a metabolic process. Digestion is one thing that metabolism is involved in. But metabolism happens in every cell of your body, and digestion just happens in the gut, which is your mouth, all the way down to your anus. One reason I became a holistic nutritionist, and I absolutely love learning about holistic health and wellness, is because everything in the body is connected. It is a whole. So if you have eczema and fatigue, you might think those are two totally different things that you just so happen to be dealing with. But in reality, those things are connected. Eczema, fatigue, leaky gut, SIBO, hypothyroidism, all of those things are just symptoms. Healing your body is like peeling back the layers of an onion. When I first started my healing journey, I uncovered that food sensitivities were triggering my eczema. But that was not the root cause of why I had eczema. That's just a symptom. Then I kept peeling back and learning that I had leaky gut and I had SIBO, and that's why I had food sensitivities and eczema. But even that was not the root cause. Then I was able to peel back the layers more and find out that my metabolism was tanked. It was super slow. But then I had to keep peeling back the layers and see why I have a slow metabolism. And at the root of it is stress. And when I say stress, I'm sure you're probably thinking of emotional stress, which is a big one, but there's more than just emotional stress. Stress comes in different forms. Really, stress is when our body is giving more than it is receiving. So you're expending more energy than you are taking in. So some examples of stress could be having too much on your plate and trying to do too much in one day and running yourself ragged. It could be having really high expectations for yourself. I, for one, am a type A kind of person, or I used to be more so than I am now. I would have a ton of things on my to-do list every day, and I would scurry around trying my best to get all those things done, and that leads to stress. Another one can be doing too much exercise, specifically like high intensity exercise, like cardio. Or stress can be not taking in enough nutrients. So it could be that you're not eating enough calories in general, or you're not getting in enough of a certain nutrient like glucose. Or it could be that you're not getting a good balance of different macronutrients to support blood sugar, or you're not balancing certain micronutrients, different minerals. So we'll dive more specifically into those things later. But when you're not getting in adequate nutrition and you're experiencing stress, your cortisol goes up. And high cortisol inhibits your thyroid from producing hormones like it's supposed to. So your thyroid gland right here produces two hormones, T3 and T4. And the thyroid runs the metabolism. It is like the thermostat for your metabolism, and it regulates if your metabolism needs to speed up or slow down. And that's based on the thyroid's hormone production. So when your thyroid slows down, the production of the thyroid hormone slows down, your metabolism slows down. And what does that have to do with digestion? To answer that, it has everything to do with digestion. When metabolism slows down, digestion also slows down. And that's when problems like leaky gut and SIBO occur. So you might take all the gut healing herbs and supplements in the world, but if you're not dialing in on your metabolism and making sure that your metabolism is healthy, then you're not going to fully recover. A slow metabolism leads to poor digestion for a few different reasons. First of all, when your stress is high and you're operating in your sympathetic nervous system or fight or flight mode, your body is not concerned about digestion. It is concerned about survival. It is pumping blood to your muscles and to your heart. Your heart rate is increasing. Your muscles are getting more blood and they're able to work more and be able to run from that danger as fast as it can. And you're not getting as much blood flow to your digestive system. And everything that is involved in digestion slows down. Your stomach acid and digestive enzymes and bile production slows down. The speed at which food is broken down slows down. And so the speed at which nutrients are absorbed is also slowed down. The rate at which toxins are filtered out and waste is excreted is slowed down. It all slows down. So number 2, you have less stomach acid, less digestive enzymes, and less bile. So food is not broken down properly. So it leaves your stomach and goes into your intestines more intact than it should be. And so those large food particles cause irritation to your gut lining, and that causes leaky gut. And when you're not able to break down food properly, you're also not able to absorb all the great nutrients from it. And that in itself can lead to blood sugar imbalances and nutrient deficiencies. And number 4, that food that passes from your stomach into your intestines sits in your intestines longer than it should. And so the bacteria that is in your intestines is able to digest it and ferment it and grow. So that leads to bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, and bloating. Number 5, when you have low stomach acid, pathogens that enter your stomach, like bacteria, virus, yeast, parasites, should be killed from the highly acidic environment in your stomach. But if your stomach acid is low, it's not able to kill those things. So those things are able to survive and grow and enter into your intestines. And an overgrowth of pathogens can lead to leaky gut. Number 6, the thyroid hormone T4 gets converted into its active form T3, and a lot of that happens in the gut. And so when your digestion slows down, that conversion from T4 to T3 also slows down, so your metabolism slows down even more. It's basically a cycle. So to break that cycle and to heal your leaky gut, it's important to work on your metabolism. And we're gonna talk more in future videos about how to specifically do that, but here's some quick tips to get you started. So remember, metabolism has so much to do with stress. And so to heal your metabolism, you need to try to work on lowering your stress. Can you cut things out? Can you do some deep breathing or meditation, prayer, some walks outside in nature, getting some sunlight, whatever you can do to try to reduce that stress load that you have. And then also going right along with it, we not only want to reduce our stress, but we want to make sure we're also upping our nourishment. When our body is nourished, we're getting all those great nutrients we need. We're able to handle stress more easily. So make sure you're eating real, whole, nutrient-dense foods. Make sure you're eating often enough. Eat breakfast and eat every 3 or 4 hours after that to continuously supply your body with the nutrients it needs. Also, prepare your food well. Assist your body in the digestion process. If your digestion is slow, it's not able to break down food as easily. So we want to make it easier on our body by providing foods that are easier to digest. So if you're eating grains and beans and seeds and nuts, make it easier on your body. Don't eat them raw. Soak, sprout, and or cook them. Also, eating cooked veggies over raw veggies is a lot more supportive for your digestion. Unlike what I said in one of my previous videos, you may actually need to reduce your fiber because foods that are really fibrous are harder to break down. And when you're healing your metabolism, you need to be really conscious about making things easier for your body, reducing stress, not just mental stress, but stress that's going on in your body, gut stress as well, and making things easier. So instead of eating really fibrous fruits and vegetables, try to focus on easier things like oranges that are juicy and pineapples and papayas and mangoes and fruits that are juicier, as well as honey and maple syrup. Those provide glucose, which is energy for your body. Your metabolism needs that. So even though we've been told sugar is bad, real forms of sugar like fruit and maple syrup and honey are just what your body needs to heal your metabolism. And to assist your digestion further, just make sure that you are resting before you start eating. Take some deep breaths before you eat and try to get into a relaxed state, into that parasympathetic state, so that your body is more focused on digesting your food and not running away from an angry bear. All right, guys, I hope you found these tips helpful. If so, and if you want to hear more about healing your metabolism, make sure to subscribe and push the bell button to get notifications when I come out with my next videos. And check out my new cookbook, Real Food Made Easy, through the link down below to help you reduce some of that stress around meal planning. It includes 4 weeks worth of meal plans, grocery lists, meal prep lists, and recipes to help you get healthy food on the table easier. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.